What's going on, everyone? Brallus here. We are back with another Vigor video. One day I'll figure out how to say it, but maybe one of you guys will correct me. But for now, fuck it. So I'm gonna go over a couple things here, right? I've had some questions about, not questions, more so disagreements about what the best weapons are to use in different encounters and different situations. So I was like, fuck it. What I'll do is I'll just go and give a general overall weapons breakdown. So I'm gonna do this really quick. So as you see here, there's a lot of weapons. There's a whole lot of weapons. Now I have my select few that I prefer, but I'm kind of gonna go through all of them and kind of give, I guess you can say, my opinion. And now keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, these are just opinions. You may love the PM or the Puko or the Makarov, but I think those guns are piles of shit. So then after that, I'm going to go through the crafting, the building menu, and I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to build your shelter level up the fastest. You see up here, I'm shelter level 11, it looks like. XI, that's 11, right? I don't know. I make videos, guys. I don't do math. I'm going to go through the shelter levels and go through which route you should take for crafting, what you should avoid, what you should spend most of your time on. But my video on crafting is going to take place in another video, a separate video from this one, guys. I'm kind of making a whole tutorial, tips and tricks, whole series for this game because I've been looking online and some of you guys have even said it, but some of these tutorials these people are putting out are shit. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to make something good for you guys. So let's start off with the guns. So the PM, I used it as a last resort when I was completely out of weapons at the beginning of the game. Haven't touched it since. So deconstruct for parts. Now to deconstruct, you right trigger, over to the deconstruct menu, you select weapons, you select every pile of shit you want to deconstruct and you hit A and you deconstruct it. Now obviously you can do more than one. You can do up to 6 or however many you have in there. So I'm going to deconstruct them all, get rid of them. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that again. I'm just going to blast through the weapons now. So we got the Puko. Okay, so here's the thing with the knives. Puko, I don't know. Another thing I don't know how to say. The knives, they're all right if you are just a psychopath, right? If you're an absolute serial killer in this game and you just want to stalk and you want to throw people off, you'll have a good time. Like, it's kind of like the Silver Pigeon shotgun. You can run up, you can literally beeline it straight to people, right? You can run straight at them and you can zigzag and run in a, figure 8, and you can still get some kills from the Puko. Because the weird thing is about this game, and I'm gonna make this in a separate video, but for whatever reason, there's this weird like area in front of your gun that you can't be close to anything, or else it points the gun in the air and you can't fire, or he fires in the air. It makes no sense. So now if you equip the Puko, the Pucko, however you say it, and you run at somebody like an absolute mental patient, they're going to be panicking. They probably miss 95% of their shots. Once you get up close to them, you can start knifing them, and they can't really do shit. So it's great. The Silver Pigeon, I've already given my input on that in my last video. If you want to hear that, check it out. Otherwise, I like it a lot. It's great for bum rush encounters. It's excellent if you can get close quarters. The Thompson is great as well. I have a shitload of Thompson ammo. You can see I have 3,011 Thompson ammo. I don't use it very often, but I use it if shit gets bad and I'm starting to run out of weapons. So the Thompson is a good gun. It's a very basic gun. It's not extremely accurate. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's a good gun if you're trying to go into a map, defend yourself, and then also come out with some loot and maybe some other people's guns. The Bayonet, same thing. I'm going to say the same thing about knives in general, is if you want to be an absolute psychopath, if you want to be Hannibal Lecter on the battlefield, you take a knife with you and that's it. The grease gun, same as the Thompson. I don't particularly recommend it. I guess it's another last resort gun where if you're running low on good guns to use and you want to go in there and be able to defend yourself, maybe take a couple people down, take a grease gun or a Thompson and bring 150 rounds with you and just go ham. The Luger, same thing as the other pistols, guys. Guys, here's the thing, right? Pistols are shit. Don't fuck around with pistols. Pistols are inaccurate. They're weak. They don't do any damage. They're just piles of shit. So if I run into another pistol, we're just gonna skip it. The M2 Carbine, great gun, guys. This gun is excellent. This gun, the recoil is minimal. It does a ton of damage, just like the SKS. I wonder if I have an SKS in here. I don't. So yeah. So there's an SKS as well, and these two semi-automatic rifles put up a lot of damage, especially the M2. It has an excellent rate of fire and is very accurate. So you can headshot somebody. You can headshot numerous people multiple times and run out with their shit. So I highly recommend the M2 Carbine. As you guys see, I don't have one. I could craft one. I'm going to craft one right now, right? You can craft your own guns. So I'm going to craft a couple of those and then start running M2 Carbine. But last night when I was playing late, I was going through my carbines like crazy because I was trying to kill other people, get their gold guns and whatnot so I can make this video and show you guys the guns. It was an interesting night, but we got a lot of kills. So you guys see here, another knife. Again, psychopaths. The VZ. So here's the thing with the VZ, guys. Use the VZ Here it is, right? The VZ58. Use the VZ58 if you don't have a A74K. I believe they take the same ammo. If I'm lying, I'm lying. Yep, I'm lying. You liar! So they don't take the same ammo, but I recommend the other AK better. But the VZ is all right, guys. I mean, you can see, again, I'm going to craft some. I use them once in a while. It's not my go-to gun, but it gets the job done. It does a moderate amount of damage. You know, it's a great gun to use. The IZH-43, somebody in the last video actually commented saying that they recommend this gun over the other shotgun, over the Silver Pigeon. I would agree to disagree, or disagree to agree. I don't really have an opinion. I think this is an excellent gun as well. I think it does an insane amount of damage. I obviously would recommend a shotgun if you want to have a shotgun kind of round, like if you want to run up to people and just terrorize them, then I would recommend using a shotgun. So again, pistol, shit, SKS, excellent, guys. Excellent. Probably my favorite rifle in the game. I wish I can craft them. As you see, I have no parts. I'm broke as a joke. I have no plan for it yet. I need to get my crafting table up, and I've been holding off on that for a reason I'm going to tell you guys in a second. But the SKS is excellent, guys. SKS is fantastic. It's 2 shots at least and they're down. 2 body shots and it'll down people all the way. So highly recommend the SKS. The ES16A2, also a great gun. I've used this a lot. It's good. I guess if I could rate it out of 10, it would be a 7.5 out of 10. It gets the job done. It's excellent for those encounters where you see some guys, you know, looting the safe room and you want to take them down and you want to camp outside and you kind of get some long distance. It's a good medium long range gun, guys. It's short range, it's right? Short range, don't even bother. But yeah, it's a great gun. The PM63, I don't really use those. Those are more last resort. I'll usually take those as a sidearm, you know, so I'll equip, you know, my primary gun. I'll equip this as a secondary just so I have something with me. You don't really need to worry about foraging for pistols and whatnot out in the field, because there are plenty, right? You'll get plenty of them. You'll earn them through loot crates, things like that. You don't really have to worry about that unless you're completely broke and out of them. But I usually take a PM as a backup weapon. It's great to have, especially if you run out of ammo for your primary. The Scorpion, same exact thing as a PM. Again, I only use it in emergency scenarios if I'm out of guns. The Swami, whatever it's called. Somebody corrected me in the last video in the comments, but I'm too lazy to read it. But the Salami is an excellent gun, guys. This gun is excellent for taking people down at a distance, at close range, at medium range. This thing needs to be nerfed, but I don't want them to nerf it because I use it all the time. But it's an excellent gun. It's great for any type of encounter. It's extremely accurate. You'll get headshots on a dime. Highly recommend this gun. This is usually what I'll run. I'll usually run this or the P90, which is called something else in this game. I'll usually run this one or the P90 as my primary go-to guns until I obviously run out of ammo or run out of guns. As you guys see, I have 16 of these bad boys, and I only have like 50-something rounds. So yeah, highly recommend that one. That's one of my mains. The VZ52 rifle, I use that once in a while. Again, I'm gonna craft one now. I have the parts. I use that once in a while. It's probably one of the best guns. I prefer the SKS, honestly. I think it's more accurate. I think it does more damage. I've just had better overall luck with the SKS. The Machineguns 3. So I'm going to compare this one and the RPK and the KK62 at the same time because they're all very similar. I recommend out of the 3, the RPK. All right, we're done with that. The M21, I don't snipe in this game. I feel like the sniping is shit, especially with how the aiming works. And again, I'm going to make another video where I go over the glitches and whatnot. But yeah, I don't ever snipe, so fuck that gun. The AK-74, now this version of that gun is my absolute favorite. So they use the same ammo type as you guys see. However, the PA-MD86 comes with a foregrip. So it's extremely accurate, extremely stable. I highly recommend using the PA-MD86 over the AK-74K, whatever you guys don't know. It's AK-74, guys. It's fucking AK-74, okay? So we'll skip over the light machine guns. Another psychopath knife. The G3 is great. This used to actually be my main gun, guys, until I discovered the AK-47 and then some of the other guns. But I have some good memories with this gun, guys. This gun is near and dear to my heart. This is the gun I love. This gun carried me through so many battles. I love it. It's really great, guys. Honestly, it's good. I recommend it if you got nothing else. Now we have here the AUR Para. I haven't had a lot of experience using that just because I get so addicted to the salami that I have to use the salami. I have to have the salami all the time. but they use the same ammo type, the Parabellum. Honestly, I don't know. I can't give you my honest opinion. If you guys have an opinion on this one, leave it in the comments. The AUR, excellent gun. Fantastic gun. I actually use the AUR A1 over the H-bar because this one is a little bit heavier. I feel like the AUR is a little bit more stable, a little bit more accurate. So I recommend using the AUR A1 over the HB, whatever the f. And then last but not least, guys, for the submachine guns, my absolute favorite, the ADR-97. This one takes the salami and skull fucks it. I love the ADR-97, guys. The ADR-97 is the most accurate, the most penetrating, fast-shooting submachine gun in this game, hands down. If you disagree with me, f off. No, but for real, guys, this is honestly probably the best gun in the game. Like, I mean, it's gold. Look at it. It's gold, guys. Look at that shit. I mean, not the gun itself. Oh, it's got stickers too. Look at that. Is that an Overwatch sticker? Fuck that. So yeah, that gun's good. The VSS Ventores, again, guys, I don't snipe. I've had some friends that have had some excellent luck with the VSS, some excellent games with the VSS Ventores. So you guys can try it out if you want. It's not my style. But that's all I got, guys. That is my weapons breakdown for Vigor. If you guys have any preferences of your own, please feel free to leave a comment. Make sure you guys look out for my next video. It's going to be about crafting. I'll link it in the description below once it's released. And leave a comment, like the video, share the video. It always helps the channel. And we'll see you guys on the next Talk Gaming series.